Hey guys, so welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, we're gonna talk about fragrances that smell rich, that smell like money, smell wealthy. Like that's the kind of smells that I want to smell. I know we love our sexy fragrances, and yes, sexy fragrances are a must, but for me, smelling like money is sexy because it's like, who's that? Like, where is she from? What is that you're wearing? Those are the fragrances that we're going to talk about today. Fragrances that smell like money. So if you want to know how to smell rich, then just keep watching. Guys, before we get started with the video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure your notification bell is on so YouTube will notify you every time a video goes live. Make sure you thumbs up the video so that I know and the algorithm knows that you like my content. And also, leave me a comment so we can chat it up and get to know each other. Now, let's get started with the video. So the first fragrance on the list is by Kayali, and this is Elixir 11. I was sent this fragrance along with a couple others that we'll talk about in other videos. So let me tell you guys, I've always heard of Kayali. I've never actually seen them in store. I feel like they're sold in some Sephoras. That's what I've heard. But none of the Sephoras that I've ever been to has sold Kayali. So I've never gotten my nose on any Kayali fragrance. I've heard a few YouTubers speak about Kayali fragrances in their videos, but it wasn't enough for me to feel compelled to blind purchase, because it would be a blind purchase because, like I said, there's no Kayali in stores and I wasn't going to order samples or anything like that. But I did blind purchase Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, and I absolutely love that fragrance. So after doing that review on Sweet Diamond, Kayali reached out to me and they asked if they can send me some fragrances. This video is not sponsored or anything like that. It's just I had to put this in this video because as soon as I smelled this, guys, I smell money. This smells rich. This smells like money. This is like, now this isn't a quiet money. To me, this smells like the person who's very flashy, who wears labels. This woman right here is flying to Milan and to Paris to shop. She's wearing all the latest designer clothes. She's so on top of her fashion game. And she's smelling like Kayali Elixir 11. Guys, this fragrance is so beautiful. It smells like it has oud in it. It has depth. It's super sexy as well. This can go both ways. This is a sexy fragrance, and this is a super rich, affluent smelling fragrance. Let me tell you the notes. So there's rose petals, there's red apple, may rose, jasmine, patchouli, amber, and vanilla. I promise you guys, it smells like there's oud in this fragrance. Nothing that's gonna burn your nose. It's not like that. It smells so beautiful. It's a feminine fragrance, but I can see it's a feminine fragrance, but I can see a man wearing this as well because it has so much depth to it. Guys, this is a beautiful scent. Like I said, this woman right here is on a jet. She's flying to go shopping. She means business, and she's smelling like Kayali Elixir 11. So the next fragrance on the list is by Nishanay, and this is Ani. Guys, I can't have anything that has the words money, rich, affluent, balling out of control, making it rain, and not feature Ani. Guys, this is your beautiful, rich, affluent green, vanilla, and ginger fragrance. Guys, let me tell you, this last. I decanted this because I just need, we're team Perspray, so of course I'm going to decant this. But when I did it, I was like, why am I decanting this? Literally, I can wear this in the beginning of the night or the evening, whenever we're leaving, wherever I'm going, dinner with a friend, dinner with bae, and just be good for the rest of the night. I literally don't have to top my fragrance off because that's how strong this is, and this is how long lasting it is. But I do it because it's just a thing. Like I feel like I cannot go to the bathroom mid-dinner, wash my hands, and not give me a little, refresher on these parts right here, because it's just what I do. I've always done that, and I love to do that. I love to give myself a refresh. But guys, you don't have to do it with this fragrance because it's so long lasting. Let me tell you the notes. There's ginger, there's bergamot, pink pepper, there's green notes. So it does smell green. Basically, there's a lot of notes in this fragrance, guys. I mean, there's cardamom, there's Turkish rose, there's vanilla, sandalwood. But basically, what you're going to smell in the dry down, it's green in the opening. You smell the ginger, like the ginger is here partying. And that vanilla, it's like a sweet ginger vanilla. But in the opening, you're going to get a little greenness. It's so beautiful. It's so good, guys. Like, this is one of my favorite fragrances. It's a For Lifer fragrance, and you can purchase this on soavantgarde.com and save 20% using my discount code TheGreat20 and get you this Ani, guys. This is so beautiful. I slept on it for a whole year, or maybe what, like 2 years or so. But guys, when I got this fragrance, I was just like,
don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype.
I believe the hype. Public Enemy said don't believe the hype. No, believe the hype, because this is all that, guys. This is everything. Such a beautiful fragrance, guys. Ani by Nishanay definitely have you smelling rich. Next up, we have Passion de l'Amour by the House of Sillage. Guys, this is in a lot of my videos. Like, I went back to my videos and I was like, okay, whoa, like I'm speaking about Passion de l'Amour a whole lot recently. But the thing about it is, guys, it's a sexy fragrance. It's a rich smelling fragrance. It's a beast mode fragrance. It's a long lasting fragrance. It's a beautiful fragrance. Like, let me tell you the notes. It opens up with saffron. There's raspberry. There's caramel. There's oud, guys. But guys, this is so sexy and exotic. It's sumptuous. It's full bodied. It smells voluptuous. It's such a beautiful fragrance. And guys, you will wear this and people will be like, who's that? Like, who's that smelling like money? Like racks on racks on racks. That's this fragrance right here, guys. Another fragrance that checks off so many boxes, like I said, guys. A beautiful one. If you want to smell rich, you get Passion de l'Amour by the House of Sillage. So the next fragrance on the list proves that you don't have to spend a ton of money to smell rich. You don't have to buy a niche fragrance to smell rich, because now we're featuring Bottega Veneta Illusione. Guys, this fragrance right here is everything. I love this fragrance. I wear it all year round. It's a beautiful, clean, sweet, and fruity scent, but it has depth to it, and it's fresh, and it's long lasting. No performance issues. It's so beautiful. So this fragrance has bergamot, there's black currant, there's orange blossom, green fig, olive wood, and tonka bean. Guys, if you love tonka bean, you will love this fragrance. This also smells green. It smells a little earthy. And guys, I say this all the time. I do not like scents that give me too much green. But this also has fruits. It even smells nutty and warm and creamy, but it's still fresh at the same time. Guys, this is everything. This is another For Lifer fragrance for me. Last summer, I featured this in my How to Smell Rich video because it's so good, guys. This will always be in a How to Smell Rich video because for me, this is what this fragrance gives me. It gives me affluent. It gives me wealthy. It gives me money, but I'm not flashy about my money. This is that money where this person doesn't necessarily have to wear labels. She's not even carrying a Birkin bag. You know, she's wearing some designer bag that we've probably never even heard of, but the leather is great quality and the craftsmanship, and it's probably handmade somewhere in Italy or France, and there's like 3 of them in the world. Like, she's wearing that bag. She's not wearing the Kelly. She's not wearing the Bottegas. Like, she's wearing something that we don't know about. This woman right here is that quiet money. But guys, this is that money, okay? This is a beautiful, beautiful scent, and I love this. Bottega Veneta Illusione. Next up, we have Bond No. 9 Signature Scent. Another beautiful fragrance that smells like money. This is that East meets West type of money. This is that New York fast-paced mixed with that Dubai oil wealthy money. That's what this is right here. It's not a part of the Dubai collection. It doesn't smell like a gimmick. It doesn't smell like it's trying to be Middle Eastern. It's not kitschy. It doesn't have like the whole arch of Dubai on the bottle. For me, this is like the true Dubai collection right here. Now, this has oud. It opens up with oud. There's rose, tonka beans, and musk. It's a pottery scent. It's musky. It's slightly floral. It's a beautiful scent. Another one that lasts all day, all night on your skin. You guys know how I feel about Bond No. 9. Some of them I'm obsessed with, and then others I'm like, I'll pass. You can stay. It's a beast, super long lasting. I wore this to Bergdorf. When was it? Sometime last year, like last winter, I went to Bergdorf to buy fragrance. Why did I have this fragrance on? I shouldn't have had this fragrance on because I literally could not smell anything because this was just literally overpowering everything that I smelled. Every perfume counter that I visited, the sales associates were like, "Oh, what's that smell? Like, what are you wearing?" Because I'm asking about something else, and they're like, "No, but what you got on, sis?" Like, that's how beautiful this fragrance is. Another beast, another long-lasting fragrance, but I do decant. Let me show you my decants. So sidebar, because I'm always talking about decants, and you guys are like, what decants do you use? So this is my decant container that stays on my counter, and these are the decants that I have out now because these fragrances have been in heavy rotation because I have a whole like plastic container from the Container Store that I leave these in, because most of the fragrances that I have in my collection, I have decants of them because I like to top off my fragrance whether I have to or not. It doesn't matter if it's poor performing or beast mode. It's just something that I love to do. So I get these from Amazon. They're glass because I mean my fragrances come in glass, so I prefer the glass decants. And I just bought these labels from Staples, and it is what it is. But like I said, these are the fragrances that have been in heavy rotation, but you do not have to decant a fragrance like Bond No. 9 Signature Scent. I absolutely love this fragrance, and it smells like money. Okay? So the next fragrance on the list is by Krigler, and it's Abracadabra. And you damn near have to be rich to buy this fragrance, guys, because this fragrance is expensive, okay? From what I hear, even the samples are expensive, but it's so worth it, guys. It smells beautiful, and when I smell it, it makes me happy. It just makes me smile when I smell this fragrance. It smells so good. I got this fragrance in a snowstorm. Like literally, I drove from New Jersey to New York in a snowstorm because I had to get this fragrance. I had this sample and I just kept spraying the sample. I let Bae smell it because I wanted to know if I was tripping. And I'm like, Bae, like, am I tripping? Because this fragrance was really hyped up. And you know, sometimes you can believe the hype and you can fall into the hype. And when you smell the fragrance, it's like, oh yeah, it really does smell good, you know? So I had Bae smell it because he's like super unbiased. Like when I say unbiased, I mean unbiased to like the tea. So he smelled this and was like, whoa, like what's that? Like that's crazy. And that put the stamp on it. So this was a Saturday night. I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to get this fragrance. I can't sleep. I can't concentrate. Like all I'm thinking about is Abracadabra. And I went, guys, and I got it, and I'm just so happy about it. This, another one, smells rich. Smells like money, smells affluent. Let me tell you, it opens up with aldehydes, and you definitely smell the aldehydes in the opening. So if you don't like that smell, then I'm not sure you're gonna like this fragrance. There's bergamot, there's pepper, lily of the valley, there's hawthorn, sandalwood, vanilla, tonka bean, and white musk. It is an Extrait de Parfum, so it does have more perfume oil in it, guys, so it's a little bit stronger. It has a beautiful sillage, guys. This scent trail is beautiful. This is definitely a beautiful, rich smelling scent. So if you want to smell like money, then get you some Krigler Abracadabra. So the next fragrance on the list is by Christian Louboutin, and it's Loubicrown. And guys, we're going to talk about this fragrance really quickly because this bottle is heavy. Okay, it's so heavy. It's such a beautiful bottle, guys, from the Christian Louboutin Loubi line. It's so pretty. This bottle is made out of quality. The bottle looks rich. It feels rich, and it smells rich, guys. So this has, what's listed is just 3 notes: patchouli, cedarwood, and tonka bean. Now this is a unisex scent. I can see a man wearing this, and I don't typically like masculine scents. I don't like masculine scents at all. But to me, what doesn't smell masculine to me may smell masculine to you, because you guys think Hachivat. A lot of you guys think Hachivat smells masculine, and I don't get that from that fragrance. So you may feel like this kind of smells masculine. I'm not sure, but guys, it's a beautiful, creamy, rich smelling scent to me. It smells like, what are you wearing? Who is that? That's this fragrance right here, guys. It smells like pure money. Christian Louboutin Loubicrown, because this person is so rich, they're wearing the crown. The next fragrance on the list is by Chanel, and this is Coco Noir. Guys, one of my first YouTube videos, I did a whole entire dedicated review to this fragrance because I love it that much. It's such a beautiful fragrance. It's edgy, it's spicy, it's incensey, and it smells like money, period. So it opens up with grapefruit, there's bergamot, there's rose, there's geranium, there's tonka bean, there's sandalwood. I'm noticing that the majority of the fragrances that I have on this list that smell rich feature the note of tonka bean. So if you want to smell rich, make sure you have tonka bean and oud in your fragrances, okay? So it also has vanilla, it has white musk, there's patchouli, there's frankincense. It's a little earthy, guys. It's a beautiful scent. It's fruity, it's earthy, it's spicy, it's woody, it smells like money, and I absolutely love it. The performance on this fragrance is decent. The thing about these Coco Mademoiselle fragrances, or most of the fragrances from Chanel, you can purchase the body creams, you can purchase the shower gels, and you can layer. with the corresponding body cream, with the corresponding body butter, with the corresponding shower gel. So you can actually layer and have this fragrance create an amazing scent bubble around you, leaving your sillage, having your scent bubble follow you the entire day. And it smells like money, period. Coco Noir. So the next fragrance on the list is by Byredo, and this is Bal de Freak. And guys, I'm kind of cheating with this one because I know somebody that's rich that wears this fragrance. So I was like, oh, let me pull it because she wears this fragrance all the time and she's rich. But it definitely smells like money. The notes, it opens up with lemon, there's black currant, bergamot, there's African orange, there's violet, there's jasmine, there's amber, musk, cedar. So the creator of Byredo fragrances made this fragrance as his love letter to Africa. It was his tribute to Africa. And just knowing that story behind this fragrance, whenever I wear it, I just feel affluent. I feel rich. I feel like a princess. I feel like African money, and that's money, money. When I smell this fragrance, I just envision myself in Africa, Kenya, at the Giraffe Manor, just like living my best life on vacation, feeling rich, smelling like Bal de Freak by Byredo. Guys, this is a beautiful scent. And you can also layer with this one as well with the shower gel. I have the shower gel, I have the body cream, because that's how good this fragrance is. You can get the hand cream, decant this if you want, because we all know that Byredo fragrances, they're not beast mode. They're not supposed to give you super beast mode performance. Like, these fragrances aren't smacking you in the face. They're quiet, but they do last. Like, I smell myself all day when I wear my Byredo fragrances. It just depends on how you spray, you layer, you know, get the shower gel, get the body cream, and just, you know, layer and overspray, decant if you have to, because these scents are beautiful. I absolutely love the fragrances from the house of Byredo, guys. And this one, Bal de Freak, definitely smells like money. Next up, we have Dahab by Kajal. And guys, I mean, like, the name sounds rich. The name sounds super rich, okay? And then look at the bottle. The bottle looks rich. Like, the bottle just looks like money. It feels so heavy, like it's made out of great, great quality. This is a sweet, tropical, powdery, fruity fragrance, guys. Super long lasting. In my nose, I get like just a small hint of smokiness. I just sprayed it here, but I'm gonna spray it again. A little hint of smokiness on the dry down on my skin. Ooh, this is a beautiful scent, guys. It's so super fruity. Now, this puts me in the mind of Kirk by Tiziana Terenzi. It puts me in the mind of Kirk, but it doesn't really smell like it, if that makes any sense. But it has passion fruit. Let me tell you the notes. So there's Granny Smith apple, there's bergamot, there's passion fruit, which is the reason why it smells like Kirk to me, because they both have a very strong, prominent note of passion fruit. There's cedar, there's coriander, musk, amber, and patchouli. Now, let me tell you something. The majority of the fragrances on this list are super long lasting, but you have a couple within the list that's like extraordinary. Like, they just last for days and days and days. That's Ani is one of them, and Dahab is another. Guys, this does not go anywhere. You know, I didn't even decant this one yet. I wore this and I did not decant it. I just sprayed it before I left the house, and that was that. I am gonna decant it though, because it's what I do. I love team decant life. But guys, you don't have to. This fragrance is so long lasting. This smells like all the way money, guys. Like, seriously, absolutely love this fragrance. Dahab by Kajal. Next up, we have Tuberose Nue by Tom Ford. Guys, I was so anticipating the release of this fragrance, and I'm so happy that I was not let down. I don't hear people talking about this fragrance. Guys, this is a beautiful fragrance to me, in my opinion. If you love tuberose, there's no way that you don't have this fragrance, because if you're a white floral lover, you need this. It's a spicy tuberose fragrance, but you also smell the suede leather. But it's not a sharp leather. It's like a smooth, creamy, baby suede leather, guys. It smells so good. So it opens up with Sichuan pepper, just like rose prick. There's jasmine, there's lily, there's tuberose, there's benzoin, there's styrax, there's suede, musk, tonka bean. That tonka, again, I'm telling you, tonka is a rich note. Like, it is what it is. I've deemed tonka the rich note because all these fragrances have tonka bean in it, and I'm telling you, it's that tonka that gives it that extra oomph that it needs to smell rich. And there's also oud in the dry down as well, guys. So it's tonka bean and oud both in the base, guys. So I'm convinced if it has oud, if it has tonka, more than likely it's gonna smell like, what is that? Who is that? Where's that money coming from? Like, this is team money right here, guys. And this is such a beautiful one because you can wear this all year round. You can wear it in the spring. You can wear it in the summer. I wore this in the spring. I wore this one time in the summer. I'm going to be wearing this in the fall and the winter because I did get it earlier this year. And I'm going to be wearing this fall and winter. I don't care that it's a floral fragrance because it's a floral fragrance that has depth to it. The white florals are beautiful because it's a creamy, spicy tuberose. Guys, let me tell you, if you like Rose Prick, to me, this is like the tuberose version of Rose Prick, if that makes any sense. Rose Prick is rose. It's that spicy, creamy, different smelling rose. And this is a spicy, creamy, different smelling tuberose. So if you love that white floral, guys, you need this. Get your nose on this one right here. People don't talk about it, but this is a killer. This is a killer and a winner. And guys, to boot, it's long lasting. I love my Rose Prick, but I definitely have a travel spray of that, a purse spray of that, because I have to top off myself when I wear that fragrance. This right here doesn't need a decant. This doesn't need a purse spray, although if you do, you know, it is what it is. But guys, this lasts all day, all night. It's beast mode. It projects. People that standing 7 feet away from you are going to smell you. Like, this is a beautiful scent. I've gotten compliments on this fragrance. I mean, child, give her roses, her flowers while she's here. Because this is a beautiful scent. I'm obsessed, guys. One of my favorite fragrances, Tuberose Nue by Tom Ford. Next on the list is by Tiziana Torre, another one that you have to be rich to afford because this is super expensive. But guys, have no fear because the Great 20 is here. That was so super corny, but I don't care. Guys, use my 20% discount code on soavantgarde.com and save 20% on this rich smelling fragrance. Sexy and rich, guys. What? Two things that we love, sexy and rich. It gets no better. Guys, this is your fruity tuberose fragrance. So let me tell you the notes. It opens up with tuberose absolute. There's bergamot, there's rose, there's passion fruit again, there's cassis, there's raspberries in this fragrance as well, there's narcissus, there's orange blossom, there's tuberose again in the base, there's musk, benzoin, and amber. So there's no tonka bean in this fragrance and there's no oud. But guys, this is rich. This is rich and sexy and so good. OMG. I've worn this in about a month and I'm gonna have to wear this fragrance like soon because this is a beautiful scent. And when I say soon, I don't mean because the season is almost over. I'm saying soon because I just need to smell this. Like, I need to smell like this. But I'm usually reaching for Talea or Orza. But guys, this right here, oh, I need to spray this somewhere. I gotta have, let me find some clean skin that doesn't have a fragrance on it. This one, you gotta inhale and exhale with this one. Like, that's how good this is, guys. This needs another word. This is banging. I'm sorry, I'm trying to be professional up here, guys, but this is just banging, period. This smells so good. It's a fruity tuberose, guys. Guys, if you love tuberose, if you love fruits, but more than that, more depth than that, guys. Oh my God. What is this that I'm smelling? It's probably the amber. It's definitely the amber in the dry down. It's so beautiful. And then the bottle is so super heavy and rich and like rich looking, rich feeling. Like, just look at this. It's so gorgeous, guys. Definitely a rich smelling fragrance. If you love tuberose, you need this, guys. Tuberose in the opening and in the base mixed with fruits and amber in the dry down. Definitely a beautiful, rich smelling scent. Atlantid by Tiziana Torre. Next, we have Rose Gold by Tiffany. Guys, this fragrance took me by surprise. I purchased this fragrance and I showed you guys in a haul and it smelled so good to me. But guys, the more I wore this fragrance, it was showing me that it had more to it than just a beautiful rose gold bottle. Because, I mean, I was going to purchase this bottle just because it's Tiffany and I love the fragrances from Tiffany. I have all of them. And this bottle is like, I mean, do you see this bottle? It was like, this is a must-have. Like, I need this fragrance. But guys, she did not come to play. Why didn't anybody tell me? She did not come to play. Guys, this fragrance is no joke. You see this pretty little rose gold bottle, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be like my Delina fragrance, you know, because it's so pretty and feminine, and it's still pretty and feminine, don't get me wrong, but it has more depth to it. And the notes are listed on the bottle, and it's not a lot of notes. I also took the notes from Fragrantica, so I'm not sure if it's the same notes. Actually, yeah, it is. So it opens up with black currant, there's blue rose, iris, that's where I'm getting that powderiness from. There's musk, and there's amber. So I looked up blue rose because I'm like, is this a real thing? Like, what is a blue rose? Or is it because it's Tiffany, so, you know, they're calling the rose blue because this is Tiffany's signature color? But no. So there is such a thing as blue rose, and it smells like apples. Now, I don't get the apples. Like, for me, where can I? Let me spray here. And look at the mister. It's so pretty. Ooh. Ooh. Guys, it smells so good. Now, when you spray it, it opens up really sweet and fruity. Now, once it dries down, that's when it's like, oh. Because in the opening, it smells like how the bottle looks to me. You know, does that make any sense? Like, when I spray it, I'm like, okay, typical. Like, pretty Tiffany fragrance. Like, I'm not mad at it. And then it dries down, and I'm like, oh. So it gets deeper. That's where the depth is coming from. So it's not just a feminine fragrance that's just like super light and airy like what I thought it was gonna be. It has way more depth to it, and I was literally wearing this fragrance like damn near every day. I have the body lotion, I have the hand cream, I layer, and it lasts a really long time, guys. I was getting like 6 to 7 hours on my skin of this fragrance. Ooh, it's so pretty, guys. It's such a beautiful fragrance. Now, this to me smells like a woman that's like wearing heels in her mansion, in her estate. And she's wearing the pajamas by the Sleeper brand with the ostrich feathers. Like, she's wearing those. I'll leave a picture up. She's wearing those in her house. Like, these are the pajamas that she actually sleeps in, because those are pajamas that people wear outside. But she's actually just wearing them in her house. Like, she's just walking around her closet. Her closet is like, let me see, 2,500 square feet. I'm being real extra. But do you get the gist of what I'm saying? Like, this woman is walking around in her estate in heels and fancy pajamas with ostrich feathers. Like, that's this woman right here. That's what I get when I smell this fragrance. It's such a beautiful one, guys. Don't sleep on it right here. If you can get your nose on it, get your nose on it and let me know what you think, because this is definitely a fragrance that took me by surprise. Like I said, I was expecting, you know, pretty flirty, not much depth, disappearing in like 2 hours, you know, typical designer fragrance, pretty designer fragrance. But no, guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful one, and this smells like money. Rose Gold by Tiffany. I must have really been feeling myself today, because we've gotten through a lot of fragrances. I feel like, am I still talking about fragrances? Because when I pulled for the video, I was like, oh, I want you, you smell rich, you smell rich. I had to put stuff back because this video would have been like 2 hours long. I didn't realize I had so many fragrances in my collection that smell like money. But the last fragrance on the list is by Roja Dove. Guys, look at this beautiful bottle. And it is none other than the fragrance that I almost did not get, Creation E, when I was at the Saks. So I purchased this one from Saks, guys. And when I smelled it, and I was like, yes, I need this. There was no sale. I bought this at regular retail price. That's how good it was to me. But guys, I just needed it. And I get so impulsive. Like, when I want something, I just want it. If there happens to be a sale, great. If not, then, I mean, if I really want it, I'm just going to get it. And the sales associate said they didn't have any more. And I'm like, oh man, now I got to go all the way to Bergdorf. I'm already parked over here. I'm not walking from Saks to Bergdorf. If you guys know New York, you know. Like, what am I going to do now? Like, do I have to really go pay extra for parking because I need this fragrance? Like, I get to the point where it's like, if I smell something and it does something to me and it takes me to a certain place, I need it. Like, I need the fragrance. Like with my Abracadabra by Krigler, like I went and drove from state to state during a snowstorm to get that fragrance. Like, it's really bad. It's kind of crazy, but I mean, it is what it is. Don't judge me. So then, like, he saw the disappointment on my face and he was like, let me check again. Let me look in another area. He looked in another area. And here she is. Guys, I could not be happier to spend regular price. I was so happy to be spending regular price that day because I really wanted this fragrance. Guys, look at this bottle. Look at this bottle. It's so beautiful. There's some of the Roja bottles that have the regular like gold top. I don't have any of those bottles. All my Roja bottles, I mean, okay, I only have 3 fragrances like this. Like, calm down, girl. Talking about all your Roja bottles. Like, you have 3. Calm down. But anyway, the 3 that I have in my collection has the crystal cap, and I absolutely love it. Guys, you probably can't see what it, like, it probably doesn't do any justice with this light right here, but in the room, it looks so beautiful, and the crystals just dance and sparkle. Guys, this smells like money, okay? You gotta pay money. It smells like money. I wear it when I'm going around money. Like, this is a beautiful fragrance, guys, and I'm so happy I have it. So it opens up with bergamot, there's geranium, there's neroli, there's rose, there's jasmine. It's basically fruity and floral. There's peach in this fragrance as well. There's sandalwood, there's patchouli, there's vanilla, there's musk, there's ambergris. There's a lot of notes in this fragrance. Just know that if you want to smell like money, if you want to smell rich, if you want to smell affluent, like you come from money, then this is the one you need, guys. Creation E. It's so beautiful. Now, it's not a super loud fragrance. It's not going to give you that beast mode experience, but I don't think it's supposed to. I think this one is just supposed to be where it's a little bit close to your skin, not a skin scent, but it just wears a little bit closer to you. People that come, you know, within like 4 to 5 feet of you, you know, will smell it on you. You will leave a beautiful scent trail. You can get the lotion. You can get the hairspray. You can also get like the travel spray and just like top it off if you need to, if you want to. But guys, this scent is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's powdery, it's fruity, it's floral. I believe there's rum. I read somewhere that there's like a rum note in here, but I got my notes from Fragrantica and I don't see any rum note. But I mean, whatever it is in here, guys, it's so beautiful. Creation E by Roja Dove. Okay, guys, so we finally come to the end of the video. Leave it in the comments below and let me know, what are some fragrances you wear that smell rich? Like, what fragrances you have in your collection that smell like money? I left a few off because I didn't want the video to be 2 days long, but I left off Baccarat Rouge 540. Of course, we all know that smells rich. The Extrait version is another one that smells rich. Lancome's Oud Bouquet, another one that smells super rich. Clive Christian 1872, in my opinion, smells rich. Clive Christian X smell rich. Loubicroc by Christian Louboutin, another one that smells rich. BDK Gris Charnel, rich, smells like money. Guys, there's so many others, but like I said, you know, I had to not have so many in the video. But leave it in the comments below and let's talk about it like we always do. Remember, guys, to stay safe, be great, stay great, and always strive for greatness. AI the Great signing out, but I'll see you in my next video. Peace.